There's just been a shocking revelation from federal authorities regarding a highly private and scandalous video involving none other than Jay-Z and Beyoncé, reportedly taken during a wild party hosted by Diddy. Apparently, during a Homeland Security raid on Diddy's properties, some rather intriguing discoveries were made, including compromising footage featuring numerous beloved celebrities caught in scandalous situations. Speculation is rife that Diddy intentionally leaked this footage to authorities as a form of revenge against the Carters, allegedly due to their perceived lack of support during his legal battles. It seems he's on a mission to embarrass them at any cost. Adding fuel to the fire, an unsettling audio clip allegedly featuring Meek Mill and Diddy has surfaced, courtesy of Diddy's former bodyguard.
There have been some serious allegations against Sean Diddy Combs recently, including accusations of trafficking and mistreatment. Jay-Z has been notably silent amid these allegations, which has led to various speculations and rumors. Some sources suggest that Jay-Z and Beyoncé are trying to keep a low profile during this time. However, Jay-Z has finally shared his side of the story, stating that Diddy has betrayed him and is now purposely exposing him. Tensions between hip-hop moguls Jay-Z and Diddy may have escalated when Jay-Z publicly accused Diddy of leaking controversial video footage as an act of revenge. According to Jay-Z, the footage, which allegedly shows him in a compromising situation, was deliberately released by Diddy to tarnish his reputation and undermine his business ventures. Jay-Z's claim stems from a long-standing rivalry between the two, involving past disputes over business deals, music rights, and industry dominance.
The reason he isn't in jail is because Diddy is allegedly working with authorities to expose Jay-Z's involvement in unaliving his mistress, Kathy White. So if the name Kathy White doesn't ring a bell, it's because she's been scrubbed from the internet, and people are saying Jay-Z was the one who got her removed from the web. Why? Because Kathy White was allegedly Jay-Z's side piece he got pregnant while he was married to Beyonce. Kathy was an up-and-coming publicist when she mysteriously died at 28 from what officials say was a brain aneurysm, despite being incredibly healthy and her death being, well, shady. Rumors about the alleged affair between Jay-Z and Kathy sparked after she was spotted at a Las Vegas nightclub partying with Jay-Z and Diddy. It didn't take long for people to start connecting the dots and figuring out that Kathy was Jay-Z's mistress. Kathy had enough of living a double life and decided that it was finally time to tell her story, and that's when she was offed. First responders to the scene felt her death was suspicious. An NYPD officer speculated that, quote,
Jaguar Wright has stirred the pot by making explosive allegations involving Jay-Z and Beyoncé, claiming that compromising footage of the power couple was captured at one of Diddy's infamous parties. She suggests that Diddy, amid his own legal troubles, might use this footage as leverage against Jay-Z and Beyoncé. The allegations have set off a media frenzy, with fans and critics alike speculating about the validity of the claims and the potential impact on the reputations of all parties involved.
Last question. I asked you to do this earlier, but I just want you to do it even more, go detailed. What do you predict will happen next in the future? You know, it's like you see it before it happens.
Kathy White's true killer is going to be unveiled. And it's not a man. And that woman died screaming.
Anything else?
Yeah. Show him the tape, Diddy. You got it.
Oh, man.
That might buy you a little time. You should probably stop looking for plastic surgeons.
Man.
Looking for a new life, new face.
New allegations have emerged, suggesting that Jay-Z may have been complicit in some of Diddy's alleged criminal activities. Sources claim that Jay-Z, once a close ally, provided assistance or turned a blind eye to Diddy's misdeeds. However, as legal pressures mount against Diddy, he has begun to shift the blame onto Jay-Z, accusing him of being more deeply involved than previously known. This betrayal has reportedly left Jay-Z feeling blindsided and embattled, as he now faces scrutiny and potential legal repercussions of his own.
Wait, so hold on. Why is there chatter about Jay-Z being in the same club as Diddy? Allegedly, it's because of his interest in young girls. So rumor has it that Jay-Z exploits young women in the industry. young enough to be his own daughter. Now, if you've been following Jay-Z closely, you'll know that he's far from the wholesome family man he portrays himself to be. So Jay-Z has been under scrutiny for quite some time. Do you guys remember when he was romantically involved with Foxy Brown? Yeah, she was just 15 years old and he was 27. That raised more than a few eyebrows. But wait, there's more. Jay-Z maintains close friendships with Diddy, Russell Simmons, and R. Kelly, each of whom has faced allegations related to their relationships with underage girls. Now, with fresh evidence coming to light, it won't be long before Jay-Z has to address these shady connections to Diddy.
Jaguar Wright has made sensational claims implicating both Diddy and Jay-Z in a scandal involving Beyonce. Wright alleges that the two hip-hop moguls have been involved in activities that have directly affected Beyonce, suggesting a web of deceit and manipulation behind the scenes. According to Wright, both Diddy and Jay-Z have played significant roles in orchestrating events that have compromised Beyonce's privacy and safety.
I'm saying, Sean Carter, you're a piece of shit. Taking Pimp C wasn't bad enough. You just want to go down there and you want to just remove all of the balls from every real gangster in Houston. Why did that house burn up? Who the goes to their childhood house for a visit and the shit goes up in flames?
That was very weird. The next day, within the week?
And no, the next day.
The next day.
And still, no real investigation on how the house just went up in flames.
Man.
I guess they paid y'all off. Like they paid y'all off for that Astro World.
So, let me ask you.
Texas politics.
Yeah.
A former bodyguard has come forward with shocking allegations, claiming that both Diddy and Jay-Z offered him money to kill the late rapper Biggie Smalls, the notorious Big. According to the bodyguard, the two hip-hop moguls conspired together, driven by their desire to eliminate a major rival and solidify their dominance in the music industry. It suggests that Diddy and Jay-Z have been involved in numerous crimes together, and these crimes are gradually coming to light.
I was offered $30,000 to perform a hit on Biggie Smalls. March 1st of 1997, I was approached by Diddy.
Diddy recently allegedly leaked compromising information about Jay-Z's involvement in various illicit activities. According to sources, Diddy's actions were seen as retaliation for past grievances, leading to a public fallout between the two hip-hop icons. The leaked information has sparked widespread controversy and legal scrutiny, implicating both Jay-Z and Diddy in a web of criminal allegations.
On Combs, this thing just keeps getting uglier and uglier. So first we found out that his home was raided. Then we've learned that his son is also being charged, which is Kim Porter's son by him. And we've learned that the twins may be cooperating because they may have been involved or inadvertently pulled into the human trafficking. Now we're learning that Jay-Z might be involved in this. And I guess that's really concerning. Personally for me, as a fan of Beyonce, it's a concern for me, but I have never been down with Jay-Z. I never wanted them to be a couple. I always felt that he was too old. I feel that she changed once she got with him. And I know there are a lot of young people that are new members of the Beehive, but we were Beyonce before there became a hive, and she didn't act the way that she acted. Now she seems more controlled. She was fun and carefree, and y'all do know that I did see Beyonce almost every summer for about 4 years.
Diddy and Jay-Z are seen together in a recording studio, showcasing a visibly close and collaborative relationship. The scene serves as a stark contrast to recent allegations swirling around them, suggesting their involvement in various illicit activities.
When you got a lot of
known for her outspoken nature, has publicly aired grievances against Jay-Z, alleging various grievances and even using strong language to express her frustrations. Wright's accusations may include claims of mistreatment, exploitation, or betrayal within the music industry, potentially involving Jay-Z directly or indirectly.
And then Big L died, and then the next thing you know, Jay-Z. And then, you know, he starts clienteling with Tupac and clienteling with Biggie and doing songs with Biggie and building a working, you know, camaraderie with Honeycombs and AKA Diddy. And
why do you give him the honeycombs? Why do you give him honeycombs?
Because he smacks so sweet. That fucking sodomite. Anyway, so yeah, then, you know, and then Reasonable Doubt was happening, and then Dame's in the picture, and Dame's building Rockefeller, and everybody's talking about Jay-Z, and don't get me wrong, there is nobody who loves Reasonable Doubt more than me.
There are allegations circulating within certain circles that Jay-Z and Diddy are informants or cooperating with law enforcement agencies, which is purportedly why they have avoided legal repercussions despite allegations against them.
The things that have been going on in social media with these celebrities like Kanye West, he talked about how, you know, P. Diddy is a fed. He said it, you know, he throwing it out there. Jaguar Wright, she also brought it up and talked about how she even said Jay-Z too. She said Jay-Z, P. Diddy, they be telling. They the feds, allegedly, right? But they have this image that they come out in the music scene, they bosses, they don't tell on nobody. This is their image. They don't tell on nobody. They're bosses. And they run their business like a gangster. But then you got all these allegations about them working with the feds on trying to stop this big distribution company a black-owned distribution company they were trying to get going.
Allegations against Diddy and Jay-Z eventually lead to them being caught and facing legal consequences. The repercussions would be profound and far-reaching.
I don't care how much money you got, how smart you are, after so many years, you will become sloppy some way, somehow, because you're a human being. You're not perfect. You're not able to cover all your tracks forever. You are a human. You make mistakes just like everybody else do. And this is the time for y'all to be exposed if this is really happening, which I believe that it is, because I mean, action speaks louder than words. You know? What do these cats do good for the communities? You know? But let me bring it back some. Let me bring it back on the alleged tattletelling that these cats was doing in order to put the rap game in a chokehold so they can control it.
Tokyo Tony's statement alleging that Jay-Z and Beyoncé are part of the Illuminati, made on a street show or any media platform, has raised many eyebrows. Both Jay-Z and Beyoncé, as public figures, have faced various rumors and conspiracy theories throughout their careers.
For Jay-Z and Beyonce, are they untouchable?
They demonic. They're going to demise on their own time. You can only play with God but so much before something happens. And when he comes, you don't know what order. See, even down to, I used to like Beyonce. Oh man, that song about the boy, if I was a boy.
Oh yeah.
That's. But then when I started noticing, I'm like, wait a minute, girl. And then I'm noticing this and that and this and that, and it's like, wait a minute. This is so clear. You are such a puppet, Illuminati. I'm not cuss her ass out every day. Every day of the week.
Gene Deal, a former associate or insider in the hip-hop industry, comes forward with shocking allegations involving Jay-Z and Diddy. Deal claims to have witnessed or been privy to clandestine dealings and questionable activities involving both moguls. According to his account, which surfaces through media interviews or public statements, Deal alleges that Jay-Z and Diddy were involved in manipulating industry rivalries, financial improprieties, or other forms of misconduct.
Puff and Ja Rule was cool. But at one time, Puff was trying to trick Ja Rule into going at Jay-Z. That whole weekend that he was with Sarah. The whole weekend they was in that hotel room. That day they was in that hotel room. Always coming back on that G5 jet. He was trying to talk Ja Rule into going at Jay-Z. But now him and Jay-Z is like freaking frat. They're the reason why rap in New York went down the drain. They made sure that these young cats didn't come up with platforms and didn't come up with situations.
Do you think it's because he was cool with Biggie, his affiliation with Biggie?
I don't know why he wasn't doing it, bro, but I know he wasn't letting them do that concert, and Jay was scared of the motherfucker. Jay wasn't coming out that hotel until he got clearance.
You and the Mad Rapper, the guy that was doing all them skits for the Bad Boy albums, what's the issue between both of y'all? Because you said he said something about you, right?
Man, the Mad Rapper is Angelo. What is it? Angelo? What's his cat name? He's one of the hitmen, and he talking shit. You know, all these guys got to stay in Puff pocket, bro. You understand? The Mad Rapper was gonna they was gonna give him a deal. And Puff told the nigga, yo, listen to me. That's your voice, but that's my ideal, that's my shit. You ain't doing nothing with it. They were gonna try to give him a show, album, all that shit. She ain't go nowhere because Puff ain't wanted to go nowhere.
Speculation about the relationship between Jay-Z and Beyoncé has circulated in the media from time to time, often fueled by tabloid gossip or allegations.
This was Jay-Z's mistress, then 28-year-old Kathy White. In 2010, Kathy was seen with Jay-Z at a nightclub in Las Vegas at his table. Jay-Z was married to Beyonce for 2 years, but she was nowhere in sight. Kathy began being harassed by the tabloids for months afterwards, saying that she was his mistress. And 2 weeks before her death, Kathy was contacted by a major tabloid. Kathy said she would go forward with the affair story for the right price. And on August 28th, 2011, Beyonce announced her first pregnancy. And coincidentally, on September 1st, Kathy was found unalive by blunt force trauma. A reporter goes on Twitter recently and reveals that she was the reporter that Kathy contacted, and also reveals that Kanye West was right when he ranted about Jay-Z having killers that could off people. Jay-Z is the next Diddy because
allegations against Jay-Z and Beyoncé circulate widely in the media, suggesting serious misconduct or infidelity. It could create a significant rift in their relationship. Both Jay-Z and Beyoncé would face challenges in navigating their professional collaborations, joint ventures, and co-parenting responsibilities amidst the emotional fallout of their separation.
Beyonce is allegedly running and hiding with the kids after Diddy's lawsuits continue to mount and her time is limited, because many people are saying that her husband Jay-Z is next. So Queen Bey gave Jay the impression she was going to be there for him through thick and thin after surviving multiple affairs, but she had to call it quits as Jay is allegedly facing prison time after his alleged involvement with his best friend Diddy in trafficking. Bey is allegedly separating her assets with Jay to protect her brand after allegedly secretly filing for divorce from him back in June. Bey and Jay knew about Diddy's wrongdoings, so they could be considered accessories to the crime, and some are saying they might be a little more involved with the Colombian dancing powder than we originally thought. Bey specifically might be investigated after it was speculated across the internet that she may have allegedly deleted her competition and may have allegedly had Jay's mistress Kathy White murked. This is why Bey is releasing albums and going on concert, because she's trying to stack that paper before the charges rain down.
Shocking allegations surface implicating Jay-Z in a murder crime. Sources close to the investigation claim that Jay-Z was allegedly connected to the incident through circumstantial evidence or witness testimonies. The accusations suggest that Jay-Z may have had a motive or involvement in a high-profile case that had previously remained unsolved.
Jaguar Wright spilled some major tea that Roc Nation has something to do with Takeoff's deletion. So Takeoff was hit by a stray bullet and it was said to be an accident, but people are not so sure. You see, rappers are sometimes worth more unalived than alive, since insurance companies will pay out the record company tens of millions of dollars. And not only that, the royalties of their music go up afterwards because their music becomes more popular after their death. Well, immediately after Takeoff's passing, Megan was signed to Roc Nation. Weird coincidence. So the story goes, Takeoff was murked for money, so Rock Nation, who is partnered with Universal Music Group, can buy Megan Thee Stallion and make a ton of money off of her.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.